So this is added value simply because it has stronger color, it has higher level of omega-3. So the farmer put exactly the same amount of work, exactly the same level of commitment. The only difference is that it was a feed with that added benefit. So then the retailer had that extra, if you like, benefit and promote this one as an added value product. So again, using exactly the same amount of resources, paying a little bit extra in the feeds, they can make much more money with the right branding, as we said before. And then we go in the reproductive performance. It was a conversation before about broodstock, how can improve broodstock quality and gamete quality. Everything starts from broodstock. The broodstock has to be on the top of the food chain, in my opinion, in any farming operation. If the broodstock is bad, if the fingerling quality is bad, it doesn't matter how good is your feed, it doesn't matter how good is your water quality, the fish will be poor. So make sure that you feed and you take care of your broodstock like your own kids. I mean, they have to be on the top of the priority. Never, ever compromise on the broodstock quality. Never. So the problem with broodstock is that because it takes so long, and because the quantities of feed are so little globally, unfortunately, most of the feed companies, they have not invested enough to know. So it's one of the most little researched areas from what I know globally. But we have some evidence about what works and what doesn't work. We have three key elements. We have carotenoids as antioxidants. We have arachidonic acid and selenium, which are the three most commonly used additives into the broodstock feeds, and especially arachidonic acid. Again, extremely expensive raw material, but you all need a very, very small inclusion for some specific periods of time to see a huge effect in the amount of eggs and the quality of the eggs. So for example, for the addition of arachidonic acid, what we know is you only need your fish to feed your fish when they are the vitellogenic and previtellogenic stage of egg development. So you can take a small catheter that we use for cats, for example. You stick it in, you take an egg sample, you look at it at the microscope, you can see if the fish is ready to spawn, and that's when you feed them with a boosted feed. And that's going to boost a lot the egg quality, egg quantity. So that's why it's very common for feed companies, for broodstock, to have what we call a two-gear feeds. We have the standard feed that you feed them all around the year, and then we have the boosted feed that you can feed just before the vitellogenic and the previtellogenic stage, and also during the spawning.